Hello and welcome! It's $4 Comics, as if I had to think about that for a second. When we last left off, we had completed Bubble Goop Swamp about 99.9% of the way through. I actually have a bit of a funny story. So this afternoon I start sitting down. Right, I get my capture device set up, I set up my audio recording software, set everything up. Go through record like 5 episodes before I realize that the quality was giving out and that you couldn't see shit on the screen. So the result of this is more Mumbo tokens than we had before, more lives than we had before. Then we would have started off with 3 anyways, and a much lower playtime. So I kind of went to town. Yeah. Not fun. But, alas, I was able to gain all that lost progress. Actually, no, that's not true. I gained most of the lost progress that we would have lost if I'd even gone farther without even noticing. With all that aside, let's continue where we last left off and pay Mr. Vile a visit. God, I hate this guy. He truly is the greediest crock of all. Her! I'm Mr. Vile, greediest crock of all. Play my game to win a prize. Press A to accept, or press B to be a pussy. I'll accept your challenge. Game is simple. Eat more red yumblies than me. Press X to eat yumblies. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! So this minigame is pretty simple. All you really have to do is make sure that you have more yumblies than he does. I may have covered this in the last episode, so it has been a little while. So, you want to get at least one more than he does at any given time. Because ending this game within a tie ends in failure. I know, that's really bizarre and not fair at all, but whatever. This game starts off pretty simple. You're given, I think it's 45 seconds to just go around and eat red yumblies to your heart's content. And there's really no reason you should lose this first game. It's pretty simple. Red yumblies by the dozen. I think there's more red yumblies this game than there is most average games, because I don't normally eat 32 or more. Oh well. That's not important. We win. Take that, you fuck. Grr. You only win easy game. Now we play harder game. Eat reds. Avoid yellow grumblies. They not ripe yet. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So, if you eat a yellow, whoa, English. If you eat a yellow grumbly, you get stun locked for like 2 seconds, and it's... then there's no chance in hell for you to win. So yeah, that's about it. So how's your guys' holidays? Mine are pretty good. Kind of annoyed that I spent like the last couple hours recording only to realize that I just wasted a couple hours of oh, fuck off. There we go. Really? That was lame. Oh my god. No, I don't want to lose. I can't lose! No! Ah! Ha! Mr. Vile wins easy. Here I come, Greenie. You know what, folks? Let's not do this just yet. And wait until we get a specific upgrade later on. Although it is possible to do it without. I do it sometimes, but not without a lot of failures in between. And I doubt you guys want to see that. Ugh, excuse me. So, I got some exciting news for you people. Me and a bunch of other small-time YouTubers are getting together to form a collaborative channel where we play games. That's about as simple as I can make it. The scheduled launch is Monday, but that's only if our editor can finish editing videos by then. But we can hope. He's doing pretty well. He's got a couple episodes done. But we kind of want to have a lot of stockpiled episodes just in case. But yeah, that's a thing. 5 minutes? Okay, that's not that bad. Another thing. This is going to be a half-hour episode because I did something kind of important in my 5-month absence. I upgraded my channel slightly. I'm able to upload videos longer than 15 minutes. So, today will be a special episode. We will go for a whole half hour, hopefully. So this here is Cheeto. He's a floating book that doesn't seem very big. He only has like 4 pages. That doesn't seem efficient. There we go. That doesn't seem efficient at all. But it's very, very helpful because every time we find this guy, he gives us a very special cheat to input on the floor of Treasure Trove Cove. It's in that sandcastle. So that was our next destination. We are going right back to Treasure Trove Cove. It's actually kind of funny. I managed to beat like 2 other worlds before actually managing to go there in the previous set of recordings. Before I realized I screwed everything up. It doesn't look so bad right now. I actually had to up the quality on the capture device because I'm used to recording in the lowest quality setting because my computer would literally shit itself every time I tried to record at highest settings. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned this in the video. I might have, but just in case. I got a new computer. My old computer just killed itself. So I'm like, you know what? I'm in dire need of a computer. So I went out and I bought myself a new one. It is so much better. My only issue is that it has Windows 8. Not my favorite right now. Much preferred Windows 7, but beggars can't be choosers, unfortunately. Mumbo Magic Week. Magic run out. Oh, you son of a bitch. That was rude. Not as rude as I'm being right now. Holy shit, I'm so gassy. Ugh, don't know why. Dun 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 dun. Screw you. So yeah, pretty much. I started recording like 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's January 8th, by the way. Is it? Yeah, it is. Started recording at like 3 o'clock this afternoon, and then at around 7 I was like, wait a second, is this even capturing right? Long story short, it wasn't. So, yeah. It's 9 o'clock right now, so it took me 2 hours to get to this point, but then again, I did have to make a dinner stop partway through. And I did start my 2nd semester of schooling today. Yeah. That's going pretty well. I was supposed to start Monday, but being in Canada and it gets really cold, they close the school for like 2 days. So during those 2 days when I could have been recording 4-box stuff, I was actually recording some of that collab stuff. In fact, we got so much done. Like, let's put this into perspective. If we upload, say, a video or 2 a day, we got about a week and a half worth of videos done in those 2 days in terms of recording. The editing's like going pretty slowly, but then again, it isn't the easiest thing to do, so I don't blame the guys. Because those episodes are actually extremely long. Like, we'd have, like, recording sessions that lasted up to, like, 3 hours, and we have to break those up into, like, separate 15-minute episodes, and it's... ugh. It's not fun. So... what's interesting about these cheats from Cheeto is... remember how when we were inputting the code Banjo-Kazooie to get that Jiggy? Way back in episode... what was it? 3? Maybe 4? I don't know. How the letters would light up and stay lit to know which ones you've hit? Well... as you can see, all we get is a small visual and audio cue. That's both a good thing and a bad thing. Actually, it's more of a good thing. Because you can hit the same letter twice. It's a bad thing if you're slow and you can't, and you're not really, you know, good at ground pounding things, I guess? I don't know. But as you see, we got a massive increase for eggs. Almost double, actually, exactly double what our old capacity was. That's extremely helpful. And there's 2 more of those sheets to find. 1 for red feathers and 1 for gold feathers. So, keep an eye out for those. Anyways, we got what we wanted from there. I know where we can go. We're gonna advance forth. Travel further into Gruntilda's lair. And uncover some secrets. Or not. Yeah, it all depends. First of all, we gotta find out how to get that. That Jiggy? Oh, camera. There's a Jiggy inside that witch, you might have seen it. Last episode, I think it was last episode, or maybe the episode before, we hit the witch's switch in Bubble Gloop Swamp, which broke off part of the witch's hat. That's gonna be important later. And by later, I mean like within the next 2 minutes, maybe. That's funny. If you guys remember, the last puzzle we did was a snow area, but this next area looks more Egyptian. Weird. I wonder where that is. Huh. Oh well. This one's blue. Get it. Dies just as easily as the red ones. But we're gonna find a variant later that doesn't die quite as easy. So hit that and we get a revolving shock pad. That's new. And we have way more Mumbo tokens than we did last time. Holy shit. Break down this. Waiting boots. Which are actually important for this up here. This is the entrance to another world. Now, what's really interesting about this game is the next 2 worlds, Freeze Easy Peak, which is the world we opened up a couple episodes ago, and that world, both have a move in each world that is necessary for completing the other. Pretty neat. Anyways, jump down this vase, whatever, to slide down the witch and get the Jiggy inside. And luckily, the witch was kind enough to have the mechanism open while we're in there. She could have easily, you know, kept us trapped in there. So maybe she has some mercy. Or maybe not. You wish, Grunty. You wish. Alright, so there's not much else we can do here, so let's move on. Up the stairs we go. You know what I find? I find that the things we run into, like the different obstacles, no, not obstacles, objects in the world, are a lot bigger than Banjo than they would normally if Banjo was a regular-sized bear. Which makes me think, is Banjo a toy-sized bear? Or is everything just massive? I mean, so that's important for later. And this is important for now. Now this is what cauldrons do. They are essentially, not essentially, but actually warp points. Or shortcuts, as they like to say. is also the introduction of bees around beehives. So there's an added risk to going to beehives to refill your health. But it's not that high of a risk, really. 450, we have 400. Wonder what's behind that door. I guess we'll find out later. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that, I was up. Ugh. Yeah. This is what I had for dinner. Friggin' last time I ate an entire medium pizza to myself. Okay, so where do we want to go? We could easily go to the next world, just through there. But I'm thinking I want to get something that'll help us with Mr. Vile, because I want to get Bubble Swamp out of the way before we actually start the next world. Your feathered body that you've brung, useless like a pile of dung. Oh, that's not nice. In fact, it's been more useful than Banjo. Hell, all Banjo has to do all game is sit around and let Kazooie do all the work. In fact, that's one thing I noticed is that all of Kazooie's ability, or all of the abilities you gain in-game, are meant to enhance Kazooie. The Talon Trot, the Beak Bomb, I think it's called, or the Beak Bash, or whatever it's called, I don't know, the Ground Pound, Shooting Eggs, Flying, and the Shock Disc all use Kazooie. Reinforces the theory that Banjo is literally the laziest motherfucker in the world. But more on that later. Alright, 17 minutes? That's not that bad. So, let's go to Gobi's Valley for just a couple minutes. We need to grab something that's kind of important. No, it's important. It's almost completely necessary. And it'll be a great boon for when we're fighting Mr. Vile in his minigame madness. So, the swamp isn't the only hazard we'll have to cross with wading boots. There's quicksand, for instance, where sand snakes reside. In fact, you know what? Only we sand dealers can survive in here. Exactly. Or unless you have wading boots. Like we have wading boots. It's those shoes again. Maybe we'll see what those do. Maybe. Just maybe. Hey, bud. Bye, bud. Maybe all he wanted was a high five. Or maybe not. Who knows? Anyways, come back here, and we see Bottles the Mole. Or at least his molehill. No, Bottles is there. These are the running shoes. Ah! Oh, even another Kazooie upgrade. Who would have thunk it? Oh, thanks, Bottles. That's very kind of you. Yep, Gobi's Valley and Freezeezy Peak are not only in complete contrast to one another, but also have moves that are necessary for the other one to be completed. The running shoes are necessary for Jiggy in Freezeezy Peak, while a move we'll learn in Freezeezy Peak is necessary for Jiggy here. Anyways, just as quickly as we said hello, we're going to say goodbye. At least, for now. Anyways, cross the quicksand, where all the sand deals are, and let's go back to Bubble Swamp for a little bit. See if we can kick Mr. Vile's ass. Because hey, he deserves it. For being such a greedy bastard. That greedy bastard. Oh, don't want to do that. Jesus. Almost went back the way I came. That's counterproductive. That's what we're trying not to do. Now we're at 20 minutes. That's not that bad. I'm actually really excited for you guys to check out the new collab channel that's going up soon. A lot of hard work went into that, and you guys will appreciate it. You're gonna see a side of me that you don't normally see. A 4-box that's a little more energetic. Maybe I should start being like that more often? I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see at some point. Hopefully Monday. If not, then I'll put the link in the description of, I guess, the most recent episode to that launch. I was gonna say it's gonna be put in the description of this video. It may not. Depends. It might go up on Monday's episode. If I make a Monday's episode. Will I make a Monday's episode? Who knows? Obviously I will. It's not like... well, actually I don't know where I was going with that, so I'll just kind of drop it. Anyways. Go through here. I never really liked this maze. Like, it's not really much of a maze, but I never really liked this area. I don't know. It's just me. I just don't like it. So, I'm thinking of future projects. And I know I don't have very many people who watch these, so I guess posing a question here won't really accomplish much. But how would you guys like it if I let's played, say, a Legend of Zelda game? Maybe Wind Waker HD. Seems plausible. I really enjoy doing that game. In fact, I love that game. It's like one of my favorite Zelda games. Maybe I might let's play, say, an Assassin's Creed game or a Mario game even. That might be fun. I don't know. There are plenty of options open for us right now, but let's try not to think about that too much for right now. I'll just leave that open in the air. Yeah, I'll do that. Anyways, let's go fight Vile. Mr. Vile. Otacon, Metal Gear. Anyways, enough of my silly, irrelevant Metal Gear references in a Banjo-Kazooie game. Those aren't even the same, like, era. Well, it's the same era, it's not the same area. It's not the same genre. Mr. Vile, I am here for a rematch. Yes, you're Mr. Vile. Greediest croc of all, I will accept your challenge. Three, two, one, go. Anyways, I'm gonna take a little detour to get these shoes. Gonna give him a bit of a head start, but as you can see, we are making headway. A little harder to control this way, but you're so much faster than he is. And the payoff is just so good. It's amazing, really. I mean, you can still lose. Like, anything's possible. But it's a little harder, because you're faster than he is, so you can get to where he's going a lot faster than he is. In fact, we're winning by, like, a lot right now. Holy shit. I don't want to say anything too soon. Like, really anything can happen. This guy, in his own right, is a wizard. Beat him by 6 that time. Sure, you only win easy game. Now we play harder game. Eat reds, avoid yellows. Yes, yes, yes. I get it. It's kind of like a guessing game. You kind of have to hope you're going in the right direction, especially if you're going to go across the screen where you can't see. Yeah, so if you eat the yellows, you get stun locked for a good second and a half, maybe 2 seconds. I can't remember. But it's enough to make a difference, like a huge difference. So avoid them entirely. That's 2 down, 1 to go. Bah, Lucky Greenie wins. Must play last game. Only eat what is shown. At top of the scroll. Oh, that's 4th wall breaking. Yes, we can eat both yellow and red grumblies. Whatever. We will eat both yellow and red. Not at any given time. But see, it's showing yellow grumblies, so now we're allowed to eat them. For whatever reason, they are ripe. So this game's really difficult. Well, not really difficult, but it can be difficult. And we win! It only took me 2 attempts this time. On the last recording it took me like, what was it, 3 or 4 attempts? It was kind of embarrassing. But you guys will never see that. Ooh. I think I'll slide off like a slug, Mr. Vile. Fuck that noise. But yeah, Bubble Goop Swamp is finished. And at the 27-minute mark. I guess we may have reached this this video's goal pretty easily. I'm proud of myself. I did it. Patting myself on the back for a job well done. Man, it's been way too long since I recorded these. But it's a good thing I kind of refreshed myself on what happened in the game by having to play through it again, so yeah, that's a thing. It's both a blessing and a curse, I guess. Or a blessing in disguise. I'll call it a blessing in disguise. I could keep on going, but I think I'm gonna end it here. This has been 4Box Comics. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, why not just give it a subscribe? It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna cost you anything. Think about it. But until then, this has been 4Box Comics. I'll see you all next time.